That's coup jokes in one. Oh, stop it. Oh, I hate myself sometimes. Hey guys, welcome back to Terra Invicta. I'm Waylon, but most people call me Wally. Today, well, we start with dealing with this megafauna. If you haven't watched the last episode, go check it out. By the time I actually got myself together and got some armies deployed out here, the megafauna was already significantly weakened. Hopefully that will be the end of the megafaunication. Well, in this particular area anyway. Overall, I'm left with a few hard choices to make here. One quality of life thing I remember, I've actually turned VSync on now. I thought my computer was struggling to run it and I just didn't have VSync on in the settings. So we are currently at war with Russia. Now, as much as I'd like to just walk over here, take the Russian capital and claim it for the Northern Balkans, I'm not sure I want to do that. That'll put me way over my control point cap. I mean, it really will. I'm already like redlining as it is, having just run the science project that gives you more control cap. And on top of that, the Protectorate have just declared war against Spain, well, Morocco, etc., etc. So I'm not really sure that war is being conducted currently. More megafauna down there. But I think Spain is pretty well defended, but I want to be in the position that I can make allies with Exodus by any means possible, i.e. gifting them a station or something like that, and then coming to their assistance in that way if need be. Unfortunately, it does seem to be a bit of a prime time to beat up on the Russian armies. I can only see 3 of them. Now, I'm sure there's... So these Chinese forces moving here. So they're obviously deploying out for their war against, I think it's predominantly Exodus that they're fighting. My question to myself is, what can I afford to give up if I do roll into Moscow right now? To make that question even harder, we have an open control point here that the initiative left open. They're just running spoils here. I think they've given up here and they're moving on. But I want it. I want the army. I want the 10 CP cap, mission control, sorry, not CP, and MC. Because look at that, 10 MC integrated now. That pretty much gives me the insurance I want for my upcoming plans. I won't need too much more MC after that. I can, however, bring Denmark into the EU proper in the next mission phase, I think July 31st. Oh no, the next couple. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this mission control here gets over the line before we absorb. So that way, like we make the most of having the 2 spending points there. And once I see how much CP I get back from absorbing Denmark, then we'll see what we can do here. Because I'm pretty sure next turn we're going to be over cap with Italy here. Because I'm going to send Blix in here to try and grab that. Now, you also remember from last episode is that we have a turncoat.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Biliotti.
Anastasia Shapoval from Kharkiv in the Ukraine. She's not that good. She's not that good at all, but she's got all right persuasion. So, but as you can see, her loyalty stinks. Her security's terrible, so she should be able to stay with us. We can turn her auto fail down somewhere. Where do I do that? I can force her to resign. Okay. Does that probably should be she resigns from us? Right. So what we can do with her though is that we can actually, oh here it is, the slider. We can turn her fail missions up and down here, as you can see. But if we're too obvious, we'll get caught. So I think if we keep it about there, RNG's is on our side. Basically, what I want to happen is we can see where all their councillors are and what they're doing, and we get the notification on the map. They really need to fix this bug. And we can see what tech they're researching. So they're researching Hydra Direct Support Network. We're going to want to sabotage that as many times as we can and not let that go off. That is 3,000 science down the toilet for them if we can get a hold of that. So that's what we're going to concentrate on doing. A bit of espionage, gang. I like a bit of espionage in the morning. And Dinesh, that means you're up, son. Sabotage project. Here we go. Chisong in Argentina. 38% base chance. Let's just spend the ops and make it happen. Suckers, I need you defending interests, mate. Canva, I want you to publish a campaign for us in Italy. So, Calvo, sabotage project. See, terrible. I need to get Calvo either some investigation or command. I think I'm going to go with command. I keep saying it, and I just haven't done it. I just need to get onto it. Right, you can just advise Calvo. And Blix, mate, I would like you to purge Italy, please. And you know what? We've got the influence. Full send, mate. Right, it'll be interesting to see if we can get this purge off this time. Obviously, that's first priority. Whoa, what's he cracking down there for? Oh, no, that's their dude trying to crack down. Ah, rightio. Rightio, let's Hydra direct support network. Confirm. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Good night, sir. And we've finished with our mega fornication over there now. The fornication has gone. It's been sent back to whichever alien habitat it hasn't even been sent back there, has it? It's probably been shot within an inch of its life. Right, defeated alien megafauna. Initial examination of the creature's colossal carcass suggests that it is not a wholly independent entity, but instead linked to the plant-like alien growth around them. Think of that strange vegetation as akin to a vast fungal network that grows beneath the vast fungal network that grows beneath us. At the time of the Titans, these mushrooms push through the surface, and there the analogy stops. However, these giants are not fungal in nature, and they're of course ambulatory and aggressive. Their nature is something of a mystery. They appear to have hybrid flesh and vegetation flesh. Well, that's what they're made of anyway, quite possibly the result of some genetic tampering. This is borne out by the staggering speed at which they reach their enormous size. Our current working hypothesis is they do not simply grow, but they are themselves part of the aliens' terraforming procedures. Effectively, nearby matter, soil, bedrock, plant, and animal life is absorbed into the bulk and rapidly transferred into creature mass. While we cannot yet divine the exact nature of this process, one thing is clear: left unchecked, an insurmountable number of these titans would soon stalk the earth. Rightio. Glad we built all those armies. Right, we can now research megafauna and get unlock some extra damage for our armies. Megafauna? Megafaunication, sorry, not mecha, for the megafauna. Wow, that would be terrifying. Alright. Continue in Italy. They've got their lockdown off. Will Blix get it through anyway? Humanity First is starting to get their shit together after I gifted them that stuff. That's good. I want them to keep other people on the back foot. Blix gets it through anyway. Had a 50% chance, 75% chance. That's what happens when you go full send and put all the influence into it that you possibly can. Good stuff. Right, immediately, we're going to piece out here. We have Canada ally and Kazakhstan at the moment. So as much as that is great, the shipyard's complete at Marswell, but nice. As much as that's great, it has put us well over our CP. What we're going to do about it, I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to have to abandon somewhere. It's as simple as that. So I've just caught the Academy researching their compromise solution endgame research, or their mid-game research, whatever it is, and we've knocked them back on that as well. So need to keep an eye on all of those guys. Can't have them researching any of that stuff. Not when you've got the fantastic 5 round like I have. I don't even have my 6 counselor yet. That's something I also got to look into. Well, I don't have that extra counselor, so I don't have quantum encryption yet. That's a bit of a problem. I think we have to stop off and get this and get the control cap brought up a little bit. That extra 25 will give me some breathing room. I actually ended up going with common cause instead, because that gives us extra 10 control point management, which will, alright, that'll only get us some of the way, but it'll stop some of it. But it also gives us extra cooldown time. Actually, I've done it the wrong way around. I'm going to do it the other way around, but definitely they're the next 2 projects on the line here. I'm going to turn that back up. I think we're going to give this maximum priority because it needs to be done. And instead, we're going to do common cause first, or is it? No, it's a global command structure. We're going to do that first. That'll give us the 25. We'll clear the cap, then we'll get the 10, and then we'll be 25 clear of the cap. And then hopefully, ingesting Denmark. Ingesting? Is that the right word for it? Masticating? No. Absorbing Denmark into the EU proper will give us some extra leeway there. So I haven't quite broken off this war with the Ruskies yet, but tell you what, if I can get this over the line, I'd like to get me some Soviet nukes under my belt. That would make me breathe much easier. Right, so another little ship. I think this is whose is this one? Who does it belong to? It doesn't tell me. Anyway, it's a heap of shit. It's got a point defense laser turret, so they're getting better, but they're still only running crate missiles. Nothing special in the armor. Yeah, we can take it. Right, so here's the design for my inner system quality ship. It's the SCV class. They're in the rear with the gear. That's catchy. Someone should use that in a game. It would work really well. Anyway, as you can see, it's a bargain, a basement, and a bitch spec here. Only 20 propellant tanks as opposed to over 100 to use a different drive. So, but if we get caught in combat with only 26 millig's of acceleration, yeah, we're in a bit of trouble. But plenty of cruise Delta V to make it there. Joe, what? Needs 58 kps now. What's going on here? Oh, that's right. I added things, didn't I? So 60.5 kps seems a good number. But yeah, even more reason the acceleration is terrible. But 20-week journey in current situations to Mercury. It carries 2 solar outpost kits and 2 solar platform kits. So that 4 habs per ship. I reckon I'll build 2 of them initially, and hopefully just use probes to populate the rest of it once I get my construction rings down. Hopefully I'm first there. Hopefully I get a chance to direct the research there next, because I'm pretty sure I'm ready for it. That's 2 now for Blix. Another one on the score sheet. Just make it look like an accident, 007. I don't even have to make this girl fail. 94% chance, 0.7% chance for coup. And she rolls a 95. Good stuff. This is great. I don't even have to tell her to fail missions deliberately, and she fails it for me anyway. It's fantastic. Lovely work, love. Lovely work. Right, this might be the start of something nasty. Alien Fleet Victor 56 completes transfer. I think I might get zapped here. I think this is the one we were talking about with many layers of PD. No, only 96. It is only a wee one. We could take this boy out, and that would at least stop more aliens on the planet itself. Part of me wants to just attack it. Part of me doesn't want to piss off the aliens anymore. I think we're just going to lay low. And we'll respond to any aggression in kind, I think. Or, I don't know. Or do I just take it on the chin? I'm genuinely not sure. I'm not sure there's a lot of point us killing more ships yet. But, yeah. These things need to fuck off out of my skies as soon as I've got the available opportunity and the tech. And, yep, called it. There we go. There has been an Earth transfer, and we've got another dude wandering around on the planet. Best see if I can go find him. Well, we're getting absolutely torn up here. So we're going to try and turn another councillor this turn. So we'll see how we go there. Dinesh, mate, buddy, power chum. No, not Dinesh. It's Blix. He's my turner. Oh, really? Only 1%? Someone's got a better chance at it than that, surely. Dinesh, mate, buddy, power chum. Oh, have a go, Dinesh. Have a go. And you know what? We're gonna investigate him just a wee bit more. Keep a good close eye on him. Calvo, you can set national policy for me. Let's stop this stupid war with the Russians. Oh no, I know where it's the Balkans. We're gonna have to set policy from. Jeebus, this game gets complicated. Deary me. I'm pretty sure I've missed something in recording here, but if you've got any questions, throw them in the comments. Right, no peace in the offing from the Russians. I have to wait this one out a bit longer. Right, so we declared war against Russia to try and sort that shit out, and they're going to wander straight into Myanmar. So it'll be interesting to see how we can sort that out. We've only got the 2 armies over there. Let's hope those primitive little armies over there can hold out. Rightio. So diplomatically, things are deteriorating between us and the servants really badly, but that's to be expected. We're beating this army here so far, so short of servant reserves coming in, which I can't see them coming in. They might be. Unsure. We should be able to fight this one off. And we've also deployed here into Riga. So, yeah, we're just going to... They're taking us on there. So we're going to send the Italians and the European First Division here to take care of that. And we should still have backup. Did I move the Irish armies yet? Deploy to Hamburg, please. For some reason, this army here is landlocked and I can't deploy it anywhere. It's stuck on that side over there. And it won't even, like, track around, which is really stupid. Oh, hang on there. Oh, that's Humanity First. Right, they shouldn't be warring with us. Let's just make sure Humanity First aren't too upset with us here. So we can always fix that. Right, non-aggression pact with them, rightio. Right, we're at war with the Protectorate as well, which is not ideal. But never mind. Well, hopefully we can keep on top of this one and we'll keep you posted as we go. I'd completely forgotten I'd taken Israel. Completely forgotten. They need to build a navy for their army. And I need to defend that point. Sorry, Israel. Completely forgot. They don't have build army. And they're capped out on MC. Alright, so you guys can just go full mil tech and knowledge and economy and just be good for me. Make me money. Then he dealt with this Russian threat here. Not going to quite get it by the end of the turn, I don't think. Oh, yep. Did it. No, they retreated. And for whatever reason, we can't aggress into there. Have they had enough yet? That is what I want to know. Alright, there is a Giga army coming in here. Can we preemptively deploy into here? No, we can't. Nor can we deploy there. That is frustratingly silly. Frustratingly silly, game. I own all these territories here and I can't just transfer into there. Oh yeah, I can. In you guys go. So this has to be like a defensive war. I don't get it. I don't get why I can't advance even through my own territory into there. That's really, really, really strange. Really strange. I wonder if they'll be up for peace this turn, now that we've given them a sharp smack on the snout. I'm not sure if I switch here to try and keep control of this one. I have to keep an eye on this very closely and see where it goes. And I'm not sure if I'm catching, so what am I now? I'm 500-ish behind. If I catch up in the next couple of turns, I'll stick with this because I'll get next choice. But I definitely need to steer this in my direction very, very shortly. All right, the Russians took the peace. That's nice. Now I just got to sort these other pesky little wars out and set about consolidating myself properly here. All right, hopefully we can get peace in the Myanmar war here as well. Because our army's not standing up well to that Russian one there. Get in there, boys. Everyone. Everyone. Oh, there's alien shit going off in the background. No wonder. Right, I should be able to get a coup going now in the Alpine states. That's better. That's what I want to see.
Policy direction complete.
Alright, we'll seek peace. Bangladesh quite happy to seek peace there. Not wanting to really fight over there.
Mission complete.
And Calvo. Do we wait one more turn now and decimate at least one of those Russian armies? I think we do. Oh, they're heavily damaged and retreating. Rightio, next turn should be right. The Habs offering to defect to us. That's an interesting one. Haven't seen this event before. Alright, so generally upset about supplies and... yeah, alright. Where is it? Vittori base. Is that an Earth? I can't see. I can't see. Sure, I'm going to decline their offer. Sorry. Oh, I think you've retreated a bit late there, son. First Russian guards destroyed. Destroyed. Such a famous unit, brought to its knees by the combined military might of the EU. Fantastic stuff. I'm going to deploy my death ball. Is he in Bratislava? Yeah, so let's just deploy all of you to Bratislava. Well, I need to decimate, even if I don't take any territory of them, I need to decimate, and I mean decimate, this Russian army. Alright, that's good. Where I really need to hit them is I need to take Australia back. That's maybe on the cards, we'll see. Let's see if we can take care of these Russian sites here. That would be nice. It seems to be a little bit more of an even a battle. We do have an extra army there now, so there shouldn't be too much of a drama. Rightio, and I reckon we can just about turn that over next turn. That's a much more peaceful acquisition. Alright, so that's war declared on... Oh, the initiative. The servants are just going full out against everyone here. And we are just destroying their shit. I'll get them all in the Bratislava region there. Good stuff. Should take everyone out. They're running. I don't think they're going to get out in time. And that's 2 Russian armies destroyed. Nice. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do you think we can let them off next turn? I think I'm overly keen for that. There's a Spanish army right down here in Australia. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for them. Look, destroying 2 of Russia's armies is huge, but oh my god, I'm having no luck tracking down any of these councillors. Nice, come on. Yeah, destroying 2 of these armies, I think, is enough from the start of this war. I don't think I particularly want to destroy another one. Depends if they throw that at me or not. I don't think they will. That army's well and truly rebuilding. And so that's nearly 3 armies we've beat of theirs, and we've lost nothing. Right, we're back under control management cap, and cooldowns between diplomatic relations have reduced significantly, which is really, really good for us. Really, really, really good indeed. We're below cap again. Excellent. I'm going to go with augmented learning here, or transitional coordination, sorry. So we can get more control point management again, and that should be those sort of things in the toilet for a while. No, we're not going to get this, and they're already 1,500 ahead, rightio. So let's back out of that. Let's see if we can beat these boys, because I really need to get control of one of these, like, really badly. Right, the Ruskies took peace, so that is a good thing. No more Rusky war. Zuckerberg, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Global command structure, rightio. So, right, we've got good capacity now to do a wee bit of expansion. And by expansion, I mean consolidating the EU properly. I think it's time I get nano factories going. Actually, I'm not short of money at the moment. I can probably do something else. I might get particle cannons. Unuseful shore ranges. I think that you can get a point defense laser out of that as well. And you get particle cannon Mark 1. I don't know what's best to research here. Sure, I'm not sure. So while I search the chat tree, Griffin autopsy is it. Yeah, I think we're going to catch these guys for arrival security. Hopefully we get there in time. Right, 60% chance of a coup here for Blix. So we're going to go with that. Or is Canva better at it now? No, he's 0%. Right. Go get. I can get off a coup here, but I'm just going to wait. I mean, I don't think I'm really ready. I do need to clip the Protectorate's wings a bit, but I don't think I'm quite ready yet. The coup failed. Oh, well, we'll go again next turn. Right, we're going in. We're going right in full throttle. That'll keep these guys off our tail. There we go. Hopefully after this we'll have something to coup about. Stop it, Wally. There's the Alien Technology Project complete. So, yeah, we've 48 requests from everything from recovered data backs to simple bulkhead fasteners. We've had a good look at it. Can't quite work it all out with the small amount of tech that we have. But it's upgraded a couple of things. So we get past technology, which God knows what that is. and smart space defenses unlocked as projects. So we have completed the alien research. Research has been fruitful. First, we examined all of the pieces of alien equipment we have had thus far examined, constructed primarily out of elements and materials found in our solar system. This is perhaps unsurprising, considering the massive amount of energy required to traverse vast distances between stars. It's logical that an interstellar invader would seek to rely on a defender's resources rather than hold their own. Second, more importantly, every sample we studied contains some trace of a unique artificial alloy of extrasolar origin. From silver conduit wiring to steel struts, the alloy is common in alien construction and not as it is non-existent in our own. At present, the composition of the alloy is still a mystery. If we wish to reverse engineer aging technology, analysing this alloy is the next step. All of our research thus far indicates that aliens are heavily dependent on this substance. If we wish to try and gain any real understanding of their technology, we must understand this material first. Unfortunately, performing such analysis requires a far larger quantity and variety of samples than we currently possess. We have to require these alloys in bulk. Naomi, you want me to start shooting more stuff down, don't you? Oh my god. Salvage alien warship. For our own research to progress, we require a large quantity of alien alloys. We need to get a salvage alien warship. I think there's one more still in orbit that we can go mess with. Oh, we've already completed it, so we've done it. We've completed the salvage alien warship objective. Our exposure to alien technology at the crash site did not prepare us for the sight of the true alien warship. Though the warship shares design similarities with infiltration vessels, its scale is awe-inspiring. Even so, salvage teams reported a number of humanizing instances. Hastily patched hull, Jurid conduits, and other field fixes. For all their technology and are still susceptible to equipment failure. They are not gods. Good to know. One detail that surprised us is during our examination, the wreck was the absence of dead aliens. Upon further examination, we've concluded that despite its size, the warship appears to be manned by an extremely small crew. The ship is heavily automated, with the main function of its crew being to repair battle damage and keep systems online. Our working theory is that the crew were all working in a high-priority target systems during combat and were vaporized or spaced when those systems were struck by our weapons. Of course, the main purpose of the operation was not to gather intelligence, but to acquire alien alloys, a good goal which I'm pleased to say that we have now accomplished. The same mysterious alloys that we have seen before are present in significant quantities throughout every system and structure of the warship, from silver conduit wiring to its massive ablative armor plates. Shipment's already en route to our research division for analysis. Another tick of the boxes. The objective, research exotics. Okay, so that's what we've called the extra solar material is exotics. Cool, we got to research those. Of course, there's only going to be one way that we get those. I see where this is going. And here it comes, hopefully. Right. We have cooed these boys out. That's a coup to pull off that coup. That's coup jokes in one. Oh, stop it. Oh, I hate myself sometimes. Right, this is cheesy. We're going to do it anyway. The Alpine states are now roles of the European Union. European Union don't like that, so we're going to come in and pacify them with the army, which should absorb them into the EU proper straight off the bat. And considering they are capped on mission control, I think that's a good move. Look how cheesy this is. We declare war on the Alpine states and confirm. Right, they should take care of that. And that is the cheesiest way you'll ever win a war. Or you'll completely take over control points and absorb them straight into the EU. We've got fusion, and they've gone with railguns as new research direction. I'm pretty happy with that. Well, as you can see, the army's being found out a little bit here. We got to back those units out. There we go. the big boy armies have got there. We can pull the little ones out, or the weakened ones out now, let them go home and heal a bit. Right, the servants have gone with quantum encryption then. So I'm pretty happy with that. I say that, and we conquer the Alpine States. Good stuff, good stuff. It may rise again, I don't think so. I think they're going to be quite happy as part of the EU, just quietly. That is so cheesy, as you can see. It saves a whole heap of waiting time of moving someone in peacefully. There is some reward for aggression in this game, I guess. Canada's got a navy finally. That is so good. That is so good. They're not landlocked anymore. Good stuff. Right, and a coup in Poland, and I think that's a lot of the territory that we lost on the initial forming of our very special EU here retaken. Fantastic. You know, you just made that roll, dude. He did fail twice. Look, I reckon we might leave it there for this episode, guys. I think we have gone through a fair amount of stuff. We got a new army from Poland. Now I've got to really decide whether I want to make my earthen move or start planning for my space move. I think I'm going to start planning for my space move anyway. I got plenty of mission control there, and I've got plenty of CP to absorb some things going on here. So how's Italy gone? Are they capped out of mission control yet? No, but they're not far away of building another one. We'll set Poland to doing the same, and yeah, that's a wrap, I think, for today. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new here. My name is Wayland. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.